Okay, here's another game I'm a little surprised nobody's made a YouTube video for yet. It's Shanghai 2. It's a classic. It's a follow-up to the very popular Shanghai game, which is kind of a takeoff on Mahjong. So let's take a look. It's Shanghai 2. You start just by typing DE for Dragon's Eye, which is the subtitle of the game. There you go, Shanghai 2 Dragon's Eye. Made by our good friends at Activision, who produced quite a lot of good games during their tenure as game publishers. Okay, so here we go. So this is the basic Shanghai layout and the basic tile set. And one cool thing about Shanghai 2 is it has sound effects. It has full sound card support. So let's say I take off these 6 of dots or circles. Here, that makes a little sound effect, which is, I don't know, some people probably think it's pretty cheesy. I think it's kind of cool, just the sort of punctuation of sound effects as you're taking away tiles. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I mean, that adds a whole new dimension to the game right there. Check it out. It's like a whole new game altogether. Yeah, that's terrific. All right, I opened up the top. Oh, and I can take off all kinds of... Wow, I can take off all kinds of stuff. Maybe I'll do this. Anyway, some people don't like this because it masquerades itself as Mahjong, and properly speaking, ask any, real Mahjong player, and they'll say real Mahjong is a multiplayer game. This is just kind of a solitaire. It's basically just tile matching. So this isn't... I hesitate to call this Mahjong. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to call it. It's sort of like solitaire Mahjong, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so this is your basic Shanghai game. This is basically just like the original Shanghai, except with additional little animations and sound effects when you take away tiles. But here's the first really cool thing about this game. First of all, it has different layouts. These layouts, it comes, besides the basic Shanghai layout here, it has 12 other layouts, which are all based on the Chinese zodiac. So you have the boar, you have the dog, the dragon. If you're not familiar with the Chinese zodiac, it's kind of like the Western zodiac in that it has 12 kind of signs, except the Chinese zodiac uses all animals, and they're all based on the year, not the month, but the year that you were born in. So I'm a rooster. I was born in 1981, so let me show you just for fun. Let me show you the rooster layout. This is, so this adds again a whole new dimension to the game. You have all these different layouts, and here's what's really cool. It has a construction set. It lets you edit your own layouts. So I can say, here, put tiles here, put a tile on top of that one, put a tile on top of that one. So, whatever, you can design basically whatever layout you want, which is very cool. I'm going to go back to the game. I'm not going to save that layout because that layout probably sucks. And the game also comes with tile sets. Now these are not easily editable. It doesn't come with an editor that you can use to just make your own tile sets, but it has, what is this, 10? No, 9. Yeah, it comes with 9 different tile sets based on things like, animals is always really cool. You can play with animals and say, I want to, so now instead of taking away bamboo sticks, I'm going to take away 2 roosters. There we go. And 2 penguins, and the sound effects and animations match whatever you take away, of course. So, and there's other tile sets. The fantasy one is cool. Flag is cool. It's flags of the world, different countries of the world. Hanafuda. This is some kind of Japanese thing, which I'm not very familiar with. Other people could probably explain exactly what Hanafuda is a lot better than I could, but basically it's very flower-centric. You can see that it's got a lot to do with flowers and fans and other things also. So yeah, so that's what's very cool about Shanghai 2. It has all these different tile sets, all these different layouts. It really adds a lot to the game. It really adds this sort of multimedia experience to what was already a good game, but now it's just, it's like, wow, it's crazy. It just, takes off into... The other thing is, besides this basic Shanghai, there's also Challenge Shanghai, which I think is basically just 2-player. I think that was already present in the original Shanghai. There's also a totally new type of game called Dragon's Eye. Now, when you first start the game, you can only play as the Dragon Slayer. I think what has to happen, you have to play through a tournament. A tournament is basically, you have to play through all the layouts in the game, if I remember correctly. And then if you go through a tournament once, then it lets you play as the Dragon Master. But I'm just going to show you Dragon's Eye. The only real connection Shanghai, as you know, it uses the same tiles. You can see this is the same Hanafuda. Just for familiarity's sake, I'm going to go back to the original Mahjong tile set so you can look at that. So we're playing the Dragon Slayer. These are our tiles here at the bottom. The computer's playing the Dragon Master, and these are our scores. He's got 0 points, or he or she or it, if you don't like to genderize computers, has 0 points. We have 0 points also because we just started. And the point is the Dragon Master is trying to build up this dragon here. So the Dragon Master wants to fill up all these tile squares with tiles, and then you can also stack tiles. These 8 squares in the center, you can stack tiles on top there to make 2 layers. And if the Master succeeds and fills up the whole dragon, then basically the Master wins. The Slayer wins if you manage to take away all the tiles from the dragon, or at the end of the game, when all the tiles are used up, if the dragon has not been fully built up or fully destroyed, then whoever has the higher score wins. See, over here we have a draw pile of 127 tiles. It's kind of like a card game, which you keep pulling cards off the stack. And so, like, see, right now, I can't make any matches. I don't have any tiles here that match anything. So I'm just going to stick a tile on the board, right? Okay, and that's it. That's my turn. And the Dragon Master also puts something on the board. And now it's my turn again. And see, the draw pile went down by 2. I drew a tile. The Master drew a tile. But now, look, now I have a couple of matches, actually. Lo and behold, I can match this. Awesome. And I can match this because he put down a tile not knowing that I had one in my hand that matched that. So, and I can draw another tile, and oh wow, I'm on a roll here. Check that out, boy. We're okay. Now I can't do anything else, but notice the gray, this gray color here. Most of these tiles that you start off with in the center are the kind of the core of the dragon. These outer 6 are, I think they're called the limbs of the dragon, and then the center 2 are the heart of the dragon. And you get more points. You get points for making matches here as the Slayer. Look, I've got 16 points because I made so many matches. You get points for matching any tiles, but you get extra bonus points for matching tiles if you take away tiles from the limbs of the dragon, and then taking away either of these 2 from the heart of the dragon gets you big time, mucho grande points. And you know, this could go on for a while. One trick, it's, I don't know, it's maybe a cheat or whatever, but I do this a lot because I'm lame. If you have 2 tiles in your hand that are the same, what you can do is set one down like that, and then wait for the Dragon Master to try and fill the space up. And what the Dragon Master will usually do, he'll usually try to hide tiles that he doesn't want you to see. So if, you know, suppose maybe he's got a tile that matches this 9 of dots. Well, he wouldn't want to just put it anywhere around on the board because he'd know that we can then use that to match it and remove this tile. But now we've got this kind of gap here, and he's going to think, oh, I'm going to, you know, I can hide stuff there. So let's see what he does. Yeah, he's going to try and hide something there. And maybe it's something that we can use to match. Oh, look at this. See, we tricked him because we are tricksy hobbitses. We got him to put down the 7 of bamboo, so now we can open that up, and there we go. So see, that's a little, some people might say that's kind of lame. But I am lame. I do that a lot, so, you know, life is hard. So that's Dragon's Eye. It's this is obviously a very different game from Shanghai. It's a 2-player game, although you can play against the computer, and the computer is not very good. Actually, the computer really sucks a lot. But yeah. And what else? There's Tournament, which is basically just combines them. You can also name your player if you want, although I don't know if anybody really cares. You can turn on and off music, sound effects, and tile animation. I can, background music and make it play only at the end of the game or during the game. There's also fortunes. I'm not going to show you that, but while you're playing Shanghai, if you win, if you clear out the layout, it shows you this really awesome fortune cookie, and some of the fortunes are pretty funny. They're not like serious pearls of ancient Eastern wisdom. They're sort of kind of humorous, lighthearted, funny jokes. So you can experience that yourself and have just endless hours of laughter and merriment with the fortune cookies in the game. So yeah, Shanghai 2, it's a great little game. It runs fine on DOSBox. I'm playing in DOSBox right now. It works perfectly. If you like the original Shanghai, check it out. This is like Shanghai, but a lot better. So that's it for now. I'll see you folks later. Bye.